There we go. Or it can do that. That's fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome to what is it called? D&D. Death Warrant. Sorry, it's been a long week. I've been working no less than 60 hours, so I'm a little loopy. But we're vibing. We're having fun. Welcome, everybody. How are you guys this week?
I worked 8 hours this week.
Yo!
W-mans.
Great.
W-mans.
I haven't been to work in the last like 6 days, I don't think. 5 days. Today's makes 5.
Sheesh.
Respect.
Do you go to work tonight?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm back.
It's that fancy 6-day weekends you get.
I love them. They feel good.
6-day weekend. So like what's your schedule then? Are you doing
It's
like
not
a week
6,
on
It's only 5 days.
Oh, 5 days.
It's 4 12 hours in a row and then 5 days off. And then 2 more back on and then 3 off.
That's not bad.
It's cool.
I have Fridays off.
W Fridays. Exclusively Fridays.
And that's it. I've been picking up the rest of the shifts. What about you, Tanner? How's work been for you?
Oh, busy. We're making the rec move here. It's happening next week, so I'm about to have to start selling to the general public, and I'm not ready for that.
What?
Wait, who do you sell to? Wait, what?
Medical cards.
He's a med card only.
You're about to get a lot more tips, probably.
I hope so. I could use the money, but I also don't really care for rec people. So
Get up involved in the old.
I only did med only.
Yeah,
Brush
no, I
up
get
on
that.
your crackhead talk, and you'll be chilling. I think.
You don't care for rec people, dude? Wow, I see how it is.
No.
I've never had a med card in my life.
Don't care. Neither have I, and I don't care. I don't care.
All of my doctors telling me that I should smoke, not smoke, but like.
Yeah, we're planning on getting
partake.
Ainsley edibles. We're gonna get Ainsley edibles at some point.
Tanner, if I walked into your shop right now, was like, "Hey man, I need you to cut me some slack. My shoulder's killing me, and I need that relief right now." You'd be like, "Fuck you, you silly wreck! Get out of my fucking store."
Recreational, ew.
And not until Tuesday. Not until Tuesday, so yeah, I would have to tell you to fuck off.
What about like, wait, no, but I'm saying like on Tuesday, you're still gonna be like, I fucking hate rec people, because like I think that's everybody here except for you are rec.
I'll be there on Wednesday and Thursday. That's it. I only have to work.
Do you have
2
a card
days
bug?
Bullshit. So.
Oh, it's just me then. Damn, Tanner.
I had a med card when I was in Colorado.
Tanner's just transphobic.
Yep.
Okay, I see how it is. No, I'm kidding.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm joking. Hey, what's up, Lotus? Welcome back.
Lotus.
Hey, Lotus.
We're gonna go ahead and start with someone who wants to roll a D100 for me in chat, please.
Lotus, do you want to roll a D100 for us?
Lotus, if you want to do exclamation point D100, the 100 is the numbers, not the letters. We'd love for you to roll that because it'll have our roleplay question.
Do it, coward!
Do it, coward!
Exclamation point D, then 100. Also, Jamie, you bonked stream. You ganked it.
No,
you jerked it.
I'm jerking stream off. I'm so sorry.
35.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
35.
Working on it. Is it fixed? Is it fixed?
Yeah, it's fixed.
Oh.
It's fixed.
Cool. It's so fixed. We're so good.
Uh-oh.
Are we frozen?
There we go. It started.
No.
Are we frozen? Let
We
me
are
refresh.
frozen. Yes, we are.
Mine is frozen.
We are frozen.
Help. Help. Stream. Uh-oh.
No, we're still frozen.
What is going on?
Oh no.
Why is it like that? Hey, alright, I'm just gonna turn it off and then... Wait, no.
Have you tried turning it off again?
I'm gonna exit Discord. And come back.
Goodbye, Discord.
Goodbye, Discord.
Hello, Discord.
Hey, chat.
Goodbye, Discord.
Hey, chat. Can I
Hey,
just
chat.
say, I'm so sorry.
Hello.
It's
Chat.
Lotus's fault.
Lotus, I have to
All your
respect-
fault. You
Lotus,
did it.
Lotus, as a mod, I think I'm legally obligated
You are
to ban
obligated
you,
to
so
ban
I'll see you
them.
next week when you're unbanned.
Goodbye, Lotus. All right. What is that? That's 35. Let's see if this question's fun. Let's go. 35. That one's lame. I'm gonna move to a different one. Not a different question, but a different roleplay question list. we like juicy questions. I love them nice and juicy. Last time I did that, I left lipstick on my mic by accident.
You did.
Don't
Hilarious.
Here we go.
'Cause I
We'll
found it the
start.
next day.
We'll start with Tanner, if you want to do, name, race, class, introduce your character, and then respond to this question in your character. The question is, when were the time were you most frightened? Maybe not even this campaign, maybe in the past. But what is the time in your life where you were the most frightened?
Hold on, I think I'm freezing up here a bit.
Fine, I guess we'll move on to Bug.
When was I most frightened?
Yeah, introduce your character, goddamn.
Well, I had to make sure I heard it properly because
Yeah.
I'm self-promoting us in Discords.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought I did that.
Yeah.
My bad.
I did it for like trees and a few
Oh.
others, and then I followed up on yours to let people know that I was involved too.
You're so peak. You're amazing.
What did you say?
Yeah.
You followed up on their slut people? What?
Yeah, you
Is
did.
that, what did you just say?
That's the only
Literally
reason he
repeated
talks
what I
to
just
me.
said.
That is the only reason he talks to me,
Okay, so I am Bo Peep or Jonathan Winters or Ollie's
one-
Lucerne.
One of the many
Or-
names you have.
Yeah. And I'm a changeling, and I'm our warlock. I die a lot, and I think the only time I was ever afraid was probably in my session 0 when I was like talking to the monstrosity. Actually, no. No, it was after I found out that my church could be destroyed because the fear of losing power scared me more than anything else.
I respect it. I respect it. And very so in
It was when-
character. So in character. Again.
So when when Deej when WWW had been seen by
Bravos.
Bravos.
Mhm.
Thank you.
It's all good.
By Mr. Big,
That was
Mr. Bitch Face.
yeah. That was my
That's
moment
his-
of fear.
That's his middle name. So,
Mr. Bitch Face.
Mr. Bitch.
Would you
Well,
prefer Chad?
I mean,
God.
okay, you can do Chad. What is Cluck? It is now your turn.
All right. Ugh. So the question is, what scares me the most?
scares you
or
the
scared
most?
me most recently?
Yeah, what has
Okay.
scared you the most?
So-
What experience has been the most frightening?
All right. So I play Cluck Norris, 6 foot tall chicken Aarakocra barbarian. I think the thing that scares Cluck the most recently, I think it was just realizing that he had to let go of his past, even though he thought he could find answers, and they got taken from him. So he's fearful he'll never know what actually happened, like what he could have learned from his family.
Oh, thank you, Bug, for gifting a sub, and welcome to the what is it? Because there's Acolyte, and then it's the next level's Disciple, I believe.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was Disciples.
Welcome to the crew of the Disciples. All right, Deej.
Hi, I'm DJ. I play W.W. Wallace Jr., the Minotaur Hunter. Not Hunter. It's not called a Hunter in this game. What the fuck is it called?
Ranger.
What the fuck is my class? I'm a
Ranger.
ranger. Fucking ranger head ass.
Bro's
Ugh.
never played a blood hunter, but he thinks his character's name is Hunter. Oh,
Guys,
you think Monster Hunter Wild?
I feel like I should be in the forest hunting deer or something. I don't fucking know. Anywho, Wallace's biggest fear is, I mean, there are several occasions one could think of. At one point, I falcon punched a man on the rooftop and he just fucking ate that shit like it never happened. I watched a god try to come out of a portal, but I punched that dude in his face. I watched my dad get stolen into another dimension, but I lost my arm in the process. That shit was pretty scary. But I think the thing that takes the cake. Oh, there was also that time I drowned my twin
Yeah,
brother.
I was
Yep.
literally waiting.
Wilbur.
You didn't bring it up. I was gonna say,
Scary
did
as
you
fuck.
feel any fear when you murdered your little brother?
No,
Yeah, that was-
he
that
didn't.
was
He didn't
scary.
feel anything. He just watched him sink, and he was like.
So speaking of my little brother, there's actually not long after that is probably my biggest fear. It probably takes the cake, and I'm not sure how I got away with this. But after I murdered my brother, the entire police force showed up at my house. We weren't living in a cabin. My grandfather wasn't living in a cabin in the woods at this point. So this police force showed up at my house. Obviously, I committed a murder. They had to come get me. My grandfather promptly beat all their asses and then took us to the woods, and now we live in a cabin. And it was the first time beyond murdering my own brother I had ever experienced somebody else dying and combat and blood everywhere. And oh my god, it was fucking terrifying. And then my grandfather taught me to shoot.
What
and
is?
That was the most.
These backstory details, I think, are my favorite part. Never got these before, and all players should do this. Ainsley, I think you're muted.
Probably when I got left behind and
Who are
everyone got
you?
sent to
Who
future,
are
and I
you?
got
What's
trapped
your
in a
character's
basement.
name?
I am
are you?
Katara.
I'm gonna
I
clip
am
that.
Ainsley. I
Not-
play
not the-
Katara.
Not the context. I'm not gonna clip the context. I'm just gonna clip DJ going, "Who are you? Who are you? Introduce yourself. Who are you?"
Oh,
It's a YouTube recap.
That's it. Oh yeah, I didn't do a recap this week because of how much I worked. I just didn't have time. I tried to do it this morning, but I fell asleep while doing it. Sorry.
I actually remember what happened last week, so that's pretty cool.
Cool. Well,
Right, we don't
clearly,
have to play
you know
it.
why? You know why? Because it was just the plot of SMP, apparently.
Yeah, SMT, the entire SMT plot just showed the fuck up in my D&D campaign. That shit was crazy.
SMT, right? Not SMP.
SMT.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Jamie. I am the DM, and the time I was most frightened was
5 minutes ago, and DJ started dropping lore you didn't have.
honestly, yeah, my players.
Surprise.
No, when I was 13, my brother got T-boned while I was in the car. That was a pretty terrifying experience.
Whoa,
wasn't like-
you're giving real life examples. What
Yeah.
the heck?
Real life examples. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna just answer these questions because I'm DMing. So just answer the questions about me.
It's all fun and games until we get a question that's like, describe the most romantic scenario you've ever been in, and now you have to describe your real life time when you.
So-
I will not go further into detail.
When Ainsley and I. Ainsley actually. Ainsley left, and DJ came over to the house.
Yeah, Ainsley, correction. Ainsley ran away.
Ainsley,
She was in
correction.
fear of
Ainsley was
games.
not there. It was DJ or Bug, one
It
of
was
the
a
two.
Tuesday night at a Red Robin restaurant after dark.
Honestly,
Oh my gosh.
we did accidentally kiss.
Charisma in
That
real
is-
life.
yeah.
Yeah, accidentally.
Totally accidentally.
The light from the dumpster fire caught Deej just right.
I mean,
The,
and
the real story-
at that point, I couldn't control myself.
The real story on why it happened though was because we had this
God.
Red Robin hat, right? So I would always just put my rim up to James's forehead.
And we'd go, We'd
But
both
my
do it.
hat was backwards. I think my hat was backwards this night, so it didn't stop me. So I just
So
kept going.
we
until I was
both
on
got
that
because
whip.
we'd both like push against the hat and go. So we go to push against the hat and do that, and we end up just and we pull back. And I think I was like looking at Deej, and he goes
Good
and just
shit.
walks away. Mind you, at that point, I had
Did
like
he,
a
he
full
come back
beard.
later and go? He came back later when you tell me. He goes, I really don't think I'm gay.
Yeah, he came up. He's
Did
like,
I
yeah,
say
I'm
that?
sure I'm straight. Or something
I'm
like
dead,
that.
Sounds about right.
Something like that. To that effect, at least. I was a little too flustered for the rest of the night. All right, let's jump into session. I'll go ahead and start with a recap. If anyone remembers or does not remember, last session kind of began with all of you, after your respective adventures in the astral plane or, through time, all meeting up to rescue Cathara from being imprisoned, which you all thought was a weird kink thing for some reason. After talking to Bravos and trying to have him send you to his past and correct essentially why he's so bitter and angry. So he sends you to his past, which is actually about 2,000 years into the future, 3,000 almost. So you guys get to this future, and you realize that the world is destroyed with these monstrous beings running amok. And the only safe space, at least that you can see, is this dome, which was protecting the people inside. You guys immediately get caught. One of you tries to communicate with one of these creatures and becomes demonic, essentially. Just kind of their visage is permanently disfigured. Poor Wallace, man. He's going through a lot these days. You guys then find what you believe to be the original body of Bravos. He's scared of you guys because you walk up to him and you're like, "You're gonna kill thousands," and he's like, "Ah." But he ends up being too trusting and welcoming you guys into his home. And you realize he's working on like genetic modification, regenerative tissue, that sort of thing.
Too trusting would imply we wronged him.
What?
You said he's too trusting and let us in his home. That would imply we wronged him. I would have broken the dome regardless.
That's true. That's true. Well, either way, we're about to get to that. As the three boys, the three little punks, made their way to a library and figured out how to use a touchscreen, which was to Wallace's chagrin took much too long. And you guys discovered and kind of made the connection that these creatures are future versions of you. As Bravos had said, this is a world where you had one, and clearly didn't turn out well. So,
Bravos.
for the world, but continuing on, the first thing Mr. Bo Peep or Achilles Lucerne or Jonathan Winters or whatever said to himself was, "Oh, that's the mistake he made. I just won't make that mistake when I do this." So that's great. Hubris bell do be ringing, and
I think if we share up our minds, it should be fine.
So you fly up to essentially talk to future version of you, who seems incredibly powerful. Of course, he absorbed part of the creator of the universe. And while sitting there, you realize the harmonic resonance between your bodies and the staff that you are holding cause the air itself to shudder and cause cracks in the barrier. At that point, you both immediately fall down. Not fall down, but fly down, because Cluck was flying.
I fell over. Oh, damn.
We're gonna go quickly to the other group that were on the ground, with Wallace coming up and being like, "Yo, they're gonna go check out the dome," right? So immediately, both Mr. Bravos and his husband are like, "Yo, like, oh shit," and Emil's like, "So, what are we exactly going to do if they mess with the barrier?" And it's like, I don't know. Shit. Well, maybe they should. And then at this point, Bug and Cluck land. What do you guys say?
We should leave.
Ah.
I'm a dragon.
What does that
Who-
imply?
Who has
Uh,
the scroll right now? Is it Cathara? Does Cathara
Cathara
have
Cathara
has
has
it.
the scroll.
Yeah.
And so what do we have with us right now? We have Dr. Bravos and the kid with us outside of their house,
Mm-hmm.
and the husband is inside.
The husband's inside, yes.
Hey, maybe it's time to send them out of here, gang. Gang, I have this concept.
Agreed.
We have a portal. Let's take them and let's just go.
I'll spend 7 points.
It's gonna suck for them to
Go
readapt
get,
life.
someone go get the husband. Make sure
Yes.
all of them are here.
Good morning. Hi.
Let's all just go together, grab the
Mr.
husband, and get out of
Not
here.
Bravos.
Yeah.
You're coming with
I'll
us.
carry him.
They're all very confused, and they're like, well, I mean, why? Why should I
Gang?
trust you?
Nope.
Gang?
They
Gang?
don't.
Who are these people?
Gang?
It's
The
like,
dome
oh,
is broken
they're-
and the people are coming. The monsters are coming. I need you to shut the fuck up and listen to me and let's go.
At this point, yeah, the dome above you, you hear cracks and a shattering sound that is equivalent to like a jet coming by 15 feet above you. It's just like as pieces of shards of glass are falling from the sky.
Right on cue. Let's get the fuck out of here.
They're like, yep, yeah, let's go. Oh my god, yeah, please.
All right. Yeah. All right, gang. Let's be on our go. Yeah.
All right, so I cast plane shift.
You cast plane shift. Okay, what level spell is that?
Let me pull it up. It's a 7th level conjuration spell.
Cool, and it only
Takes
takes an
6
action.
seconds.
Cool. Awesome, yeah. You cast plane shift. Where do you go?
Outside of time. We're headed
Okay,
to
so the astral realm?
You just had. Yeah.
Got it. So in the astral realm, since it takes at least a body's worth of a soul to go in. Whose soul in your staff do you sacrifice? You probably have a
Oh.
few in there.
Gosh. Do I have souls in my staff?
You have a couple. The one that you came up to with because you just took over Billy's body, remember? So Billy's soul is in there.
Oh. So I
Um,
could use Billy's soul.
Yeah, if you wanted.
Yeah, I use Billy's soul.
Oh, poor Billy.
Thank you, Billy.
Poor Billy.
Appreciate you. I mean, he
As
was
you
never gonna use it again. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but we are the bad guys.
Billy is going to fight back Bug. Because y'all taught him magic, so he can fight back. Specifically, your kind of magic. So, I'm going to ask you to do a roll-off. He's going to do a wisdom save. I say you do charisma.
Okay.
Just
That's
a
unfortunate
flat
for Billy.
charisma check, not a save.
Yep. Is this with my, like, is just raw charisma?
Just raw
No.
charisma. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this with my?
Because he got a 15.
I rolled a 16.
There you go. So as
11
you
plus 5.
as you feel Billy fight against you a little bit, you just essentially subjugate his soul, and you feel whatever afterlife, whatever possibility he could have, just burn up in your hands as you cast the spell.
Billy's soul tries to come out, and Bug goes, "Get
Yeah,
back
literally,
in there, bitch."
Billy's soul like comes out and goes like choke out Bug, and Bug just like burns it in front of you as a portal opens.
In my head canon, you all hear Billy's voice go, "No, please," and I go,
Y'all are not the good guys. I don't know.
No,
That's what I tried to
think we are
show.
the bad
That's what I
guys.
tried to show with this future setup, but whatever. And so yeah, you guys step into the astral plane.
Okay.
Within
Bye, Billy.
as you guys step in, within a few seconds, another portal appears next to you, and Ockley's Lucerne steps through.
"God damn it!"
And he's like, He's like, you forget, we've got the same equipment.
Yeah, but you didn't have to, man. You really didn't
I
have
figured you
to.
were just gonna destroy,
Like-
the city, and we'd be good to go.
You and me, we're boys. My shoulder's kind of killing me today. We really don't gotta do this, you know. You really could just go back to taking over that city and
Wonderful thing about
future
me is I
stuff.
can just talk to myself all day. I'm not much of a doer, more of a talker. Always have been.
Well, clearly that has changed over the past years I've been alive.
Future Bo Peep by chance a lover, not a fighter. I
No,
could give
certainly
you, I
not.
could give you a kiss on the forehead. Look, I made out with a lot of things. You could be next.
Would you like to come over and give me a kiss on the forehead?
God, I'm gonna fucking die.
Don't do it.
Do it.
All right.
No. We got into this problem because you got too close to him in the first place.
I didn't get too close to him.
I got too close to him. Wait,
See, it's different.
what if I hug myself? What happens if I hug myself?
You gonna hug yourself?
Don't test it.
Yeah.
So he leans
No!
forward towards Wallace as Wallace is coming up. Go ahead and roll dex against yourself. What is your dex, by the way?
My dex is a
You know what?
+1.
It's essentially just a roll off. We're just gonna roll off because
Okay.
he has your dex.
Okay.
He hasn't needed to upgrade his dex at all because he just kind of flies around. I got 11.
Stupid.
Rolled a 15.
Cool. So you grab him and immediately, like, it like takes like half a second for you to work through. So he tries to fly away, but Wallace, who's gonna go give him a kiss, shoves him down into your hands. And so you fully hug him, and you guys start. You feel the worst pain you've ever felt in your entire life. Your body feels like each atom is burning at the same time in every single point in time. You guys see like
We're
tiny
making dark matter.
you see like tiny portals appear around them, peering into different points of time, and you see Jonathan Winters working on a car suddenly starts screaming and holding his head. You see Achilles Lucerne, as he's walking up to Drago's house for the first time, drop down as pieces of him start flaking off and burning. As you see, almost every single point of Achilles Lucerne, Jonathan Winters, Bo Peep, whatever, every single point of his life burning at the same time, and the reality in front of you cracks. And those cracks just spread.
I vote you stop what you're doing because I
too
cannot...
fucking late.
Yeah.
I can't bring back a race.
As Bug, another roll off. Which one of you is going to win and come out the one in charge of the body?
We roll again?
We roll again. This one's gonna decide
Wait.
everything.
Can I assist
say.
in this scenario as the
No,
person standing
not at
there?
this.
Can I punch? Can
I
I
don't need
punch
it.
this guy
I
in the
don't need
face
it.
while it's
I just rolled
happening?
a natural 20.
Okay, because I was worried. I rolled a 17. I was like, oh shit, we might lose Achilles. So at this point, you start absorbing him, and you feel like the power of this creator god. You lap it for a second, and you realize the power that you have is like maybe a single dose of a medication at 0.1 milligrams. And this dude's a fucking ocean. This dude's a Jupiter-sized ocean that you tap into for half a second, and his body ruptures in front of you and disappears into the different cracks in reality as you're standing there. Half your body's burnt and it starts slowly healing. Though the cracks remain.
Neat.
At this point, everyone make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Including
Do I have to-
the 3 Bravos.
I was gonna say, do I have to make one with a natural 20 for
No,
my
no,
hugs?
you don't have to. You don't have to because you were the one that caused this and you survived. So
I don't want to be that guy, but I just rolled a
Yeah?
nat 20 myself.
hell
baby!
yeah. You know who rolled a
I
nat
don't wanna
20?
be that guy, but I just rolled a nat 20 myself, baby.
You know who
No
rolled?
fucking
Wait,
way.
you know who else rolled a nat 20? Emil.
The Bravos?
Wait, his name's Ezekiel. Sorry, Ezekiel. That's the little kid rolled a nat 20. Dr. Bravos rolled a 19, and the husband rolled a 6.
We're rolling hot tonight. Let's go.
Ainsley, what did you roll?
Sitting in the back. She's like,
You're
oh, she's
muted.
That's why we haven't heard her. I was really expecting her to be like, after we all go through our nat 20, she'd be like, yeah, I got a nat 1.
I got a
guys.
1. Well, she can't roll a nat 1. She's a
To the balance
halfling.
of life.
Ainsley, you are muted. You are muted.
Are clerics proficient with wisdom saving throws?
Yes, it is their main spellcasting modifier. So yes, they are.
So what's their proficiency right now?
What, you level 10? 9?
4. Like
Should be
4.
3.
So it's plus 4.
Okay.
Oh.
I think it's like a 23.
Did you say we're level 10?
No, 9.
Wait,
I
what?
said 10. I
Oh.
meant 9.
Good shit.
Wait, so wouldn't our proficiency be plus 3 on that then?
No, 9 is still plus 9 is plus 4.
Oh, I need to make some adjustments then. Okay.
Yeah, adjust that, no problem.
I got 20.
Excuse me.
22.
22. Nice. So yeah, you
That's
all
all right.
succeed. Everyone succeeds. In fact, 2 of you are just kind of like, damn, that's interesting. Whatever. Cathara, you kind of like hold your head for a second. You're like, ow. You and Dr. Bravos. The kid goes, that looks really fucking cool. I see that you froze, Ainsley. Can you still hear us?
I can hear you now.
You're back. Okay.
Ainsley's moving. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So yeah, you like grip your head along with Dr. Bravos. You both are like, it's hard for you to look at. For some reason, this image, it doesn't want to exist in your mind, but Cluck over here is too dumb to really understand what the image is, so it stays in his mind. And
Oh, I'm not proficient with saving throws.
with wisdom saving throws? Yes, you are as a
Yeah,
cleric.
because my starting my
Oh,
starting
you
class
started
was
as a rogue. Okay, well then -4 from that. 18, you still pass. You're fine. But yeah, you guys kind of like grip your heads. It's hard to see. This kid also, for some reason, can just understand the image he's looking at. Wallace has seen not this before, but has experienced astral realms since he was a child. So, which means now that you've discovered this shit, that means a soul had to be sacrificed every time you guys went to the astral realm.
That's fine. That's fine at this point. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You guys
Doesn't
didn't.
matter.
You guys
It's
didn't go to
fine.
the astral realm super often. You were mainly closing portals to it, but yes.
It's fine.
And you see the husband, which you guys never even learned his name, so I'm not gonna tell you. As he glances at this, his eyes like open wide, like that's beautiful. And the back of his head blows open, and he clambers on what could be a ground, since you guys are kind of floating there. Immediately Dr. Bravos is like no, and he rushes over and he grabs him and like tries to figure out what he can do as his brain is no longer there.
That's pretty unfortunate. Cathara, do your thing. Go touch him.
He's missing a brain.
No, it's fine.
You can mend that,
No,
right?
it's not.
least-
If you're missing your head or an important organ you need to function, I cannot bring you back right now.
You could have mine.
No, it doesn't work that way.
They could
Says
have
who?
mine in the futures.
Wait. We can't like revivify?
No,
No,
if you are
it's
missing
insane.
a body part, the body part does not come back. And since his brain blew up, you cannot revivify it.
What's that
What
guy's
if we
name?
put together like puzzle?
Yeah, can we scoop the brains back in?
No. That's not how this fucking works.
I'm game to do a little scoop right now.
Do you
Like,
think that you
somebody
can
will think
put
different.
together an
Are you guys-
entire human brain
Are
within a
you guys
minute?
discussing this?
No.
I said I can't.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
What does this do?
Folks, I'd like to formally apologize now for your loss.
No one's
Didn't know that was a
following
thing.
you guys now. But as they're both crying over one of them's father's, the other one's husband, and you're sitting there being like, well, sorry for your loss, I guess. The cracks that you saw spread out start continuing and like wrapping around this entire area. you
Oh
see
shit.
you see the veil that your dad has been protecting like shudder, and parts of it also crack. And different realities start like seeping through into your minds.
Where's my father at? Wait a second. Where the fuck this man at? Where the fuck this man at?
Are we in the astral realm? Like thousands of years in the future?
The astral realm doesn't have
'Cause-
time.
James, where this man at?
Your dad, he's at the veil like he was last time.
Yeah,
You just
but we're
sat
at
there
the
and watched
we
all-
went to the summon circle that he made for us. He's not here?
You just sat there and watched all that and just
Oh,
didn't say a
that's
word,
right.
just
You
sat there
you
silently?
used the summoning circle. That's right. I forgot. Or teleportation circle. So yeah, you teleport and you look, and your dad's a few years older than the last time you saw him. And no, he wasn't paying attention. He's actively stopping the veil from blowing up.
Keep up the good work, Poppy. Good stuff. Good stuff
I
over
think
there.
I think the veil might need a band-aid over here.
I learned how to help him last time while we were here,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit.
Can you
Just use
I
a
go
couple.
Can you, like-
Just use like a spell slot
you
or two
fix-
to help him out.
Can you fix
Sure.
wait, before you fix that, can we fix this? And I point to the cracks forming in the veil around us.
Isn't that what I am fixing? That's
No,
the thing that I am
So
fixing,
yeah,
right?
you can
No?
try to fix that. Actually, so if you're fixing the actual cracks itself, I don't think you can slow them, but I don't think you'll be able to stop them. If you would like to try to slow them, roll me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Can I,
Don't break.
can I
Uh,
expend a
the-
spell slot to help with that?
I don't know if you can. Do you have proficiency in Arcana? Because you can just assist.
No.
Oh, then never mind. He's by himself on that. On the roll anyway.
Okay.
Because he has to figure out how to do this before he even gets the help.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, the DC was 16. So yeah, you know how to help this out. And if Bug's willing to do a spell slot to help you, you wouldn't even need to use your magic.
Have we slept at all? Like I haven't spent any spell slots in a couple of days now, right?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since you guys even, because you guys slept before going out of the astral plane, so, and then you haven't used a spell since then. Guess literally spent a day in the future. I expected a lot more.
I did too.
And y'all were just like, nope, we're out. Peace.
Have
I hate
we
it. I hate it. I gotta go.
You
We can
just
go
like,
back
I
now.
played this with
rested
SMT. I
since
don't
you
need
guys
that.
picked me up?
The big bad is now a part of Bug. We could go back and go vibe in the future. Just go
That
say,
was
"Hey,
what
guys."
Jamie was saying. Was we spent about a day, so you've rested, right?
Yeah. You guys, Ainsley, you would have had a rest, a long rest.
Okay.
If anything, in the car ride to the place, you know. So yeah, so
Sounds good.
Deej, you use a spell slot or a bug spell slot, whatever. And the cracks like seem to be satiated and slow down and shrink a little bit, but you can still see these differing realities. And at this point, Bug, you get shoved by Dr. Bravos. And he's like, "What was that about?"
Well, that was, I figured it'd help. I mean, it kind of helped. Wasn't my brightest idea, but it worked.
"What did you even do, mate?"
Well, I killed myself. I think.
Attack it on the little tally board of the number of times Bug has killed himself.
Actually, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Can we get a dead warlock?
I gotcha.
Appreciate you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that counts as another death. But I killed myself
Oh gosh.
again.
He's like,
Oh.
"You mentioned time travel. You hugged yourself."
Well, yeah, that was me from. I think that's me from the future. It might be a different future. Anyway, I fucked shit up, so
Well,
I figured I'd come here.
Now
and kill
it's
myself.
not even any future, as he points to multiple different timelines you're looking at.
Does that mean I'm gone from all of them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
At this point, Bravos like picks up Ezekiel. He's like, "We get us out of here. We need to leave."
The other monsters are still there. Where would you like me to take you? Because I can take you just about anywhere.
Somewhere where you're not going to kill another one of us.
Well, that's not fair. I didn't kill you.
You caused it.
I don't think that's fair.
Self-defense. That feels like, as a really smart scientist guy, that feels like a really stupid deduction to make, as that was clearly an act of self-defense.
You're also collapsing
you're
reality.
actually
So I feel like it's a pretty valid way to say you're killing millions.
Nah.
Yeah, to be
just
fair,
didn't
your
exist.
actions directly caused this.
Like, yes,
You did
it was
that, and
self-defense,
it
but
caused
in
him to
self-defense,
die.
you can kill people.
We're only here because you tried to kill us, I'll have you know, Bravo. So why don't you shut the fuck up and calm the fuck down?
I haven't even touched you.
Fuck
You don't
you.
know.
Fuck
yeah.
you.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you. I hate you.
You
I
don't
You're
will
know
such a
not
that-
child.
Well, you don't know that any of what you're saying is true.
Any of
I
what's
will
saying?
to destroying the timeline. However, I don't think I killed your significant other. I didn't mean to anyway.
Accidental murder is still manslaughter. You still killed him with your actions.
As
By
someone who's been a
saving
murderer, I agree with him.
Y'all could have taken him, probably, without hugging him and destroying reality.
I mean, realistically, I don't think any of us knew that would have happened, but you know, we've
It
never
didn't-
traveled through
yeah.
time before. I can't really say that thought crossed our
Okay,
And
minds.
so you're
also,
messing with it on purpose
just
without
because it
knowing
was-
what could happen?
I just sort
Yeah.
of figured we'd both die.
Just because it was an
Granted.
accident doesn't mean you didn't kill him.
Well, that's fair,
I
but I
think
threw
that's the
myself on
point
the
he's
hand
making.
grenade. I really thought I was gonna die there.
But you didn't think through all of the consequences first? And all of the
No, you
possibilities.
never do when you throw
Did it?
yourself on the hand grenade.
But it wasn't a
If you
hand
think-
grenade at the time.
I mean,
It wasn't like
mean, you've-
when you throw yourself on a hand grenade, you're saying the grenade has been armed.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So
was about to
Wasn't-
kill
I mean,
us.
here's the thing.
It wasn't though.
What?
Yeah, I
Oh,
I
it
could-
definitely was.
Thing hadn't been pulled
I
yet.
kind of understand where you're coming from, honestly. I get it. I know it was an accident. It hurts. You know, my dad's dead. But I know you didn't mean to do it.
I appreciate that.
But I am very scared.
Valid.
Valid indeed.
So I don't actually know where to take y'all. I'm not particularly clever. I'm more a man of action.
If we do take you back to where you were, none of us can interact with our versions of ourselves.
What if we just...
What if you interact with all of yourselves?
You're saying we all hug ourselves?
It's already happened once.
I mean, that's
we
a valid
killed more
point. I
people
like
doing
that.
though.
I could beat my
We've
own
seen
ass.
it
What the
killing
hell?
people.
That's true. You
Yeah,
guys might die if
and
that
yeah,
happens
Dr. Bravo
again.
is like, yeah, no. If one of them is causing this level of damage, what would 4 do? Just a suggestion. Just saying.
I'm with little man. I think that's Ezekiel, right?
I
It-
think
it-
that is possibly
yeah,
the
Ezekiel.
most stupidest choice you have suggested.
Actually, I think that's the best idea
I-
I've heard all day.
It's
I like Ezekiel's
absolutely
idea.
not. It is
Stupidest
absolutely not.
decision I have heard come out of your mouth.
I think I'm a good influence. I like the way you think, Ezekiel.
Yeah, hell yeah. His dad's like, no! Stop talking to my son!
We could just... Wait. Now, what if we just put them in the past somewhere where they didn't exist, right? You know,
Wow.
anywhere in the 2,000 years in the past before this exact moment. Stick them in the past. They have to get adept to some new technology and a new life. But now there's not monsters roaming the earth and trying to kill them all in a dome. That's like a thing we could do probably.
One of them is already in the past.
Yeah, well, if we move these
Wait, is
guys,
that what
does that
happened?
guy
Am I in the
disappear?
past now?
What if we just move these guys back and then say, "Hey, heads up, here's your family. If you don't want to get your boy killed,
We
don't go
don't.
see yourself, but also just
Oh, you're
you know,
saying we take the Bravos to the past.
yeah."
Ooh, that feels like how we start all this.
Yeah. So
That's
the thing
perfect.
is, we just
Actually,
saw how
that's not a
interacting
bad
with
idea.
yourself works.
What'd you
We
say,
keep
We
the
Angel?
just saw how
timeline the
interacting with
same.
your own person works.
Yeah.
One
Let
of
me
them is
see.
already in the past.
No,
Well,
but
that's
This
Wait.
one died, so it's not that one. It's one of these two.
new
Do you have-
concept. We take them both, throw them at Bravos. They both die, then we kill the remainder. Ready? Break. No,
I don't think I'm
kidding.
that evil.
No.
I'm pretty evil. I don't think I'm that evil.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
literally just burned someone's soul while laughing, Bug.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, what? They're nobody. They don't mean nothing. I respect Bravos, and I like the little one.
Wow.
I
poor-
still feel like
Billy's
it is
Billy's
the
in
little one.
the non-existent afterlife. Like, man, I thought I was your disciple.
You were, and now I'm wearing your skin.
So bad.
Look, if I'm being entirely honest, I respect Bravos to some extent.
I don't. He just had me trapped.
So
For
you're
3
saying we
days.
throw Bravos at the Bravos and kill the other Bravos? Because I'm
No,
game for that. I mean,
because
if the
that
party
breaks
decides
this
on it,
more.
I am. Not
That
just
would break
entirely.
this more. I don't want to break this more. This seems worse than killing people.
What's your
It's
guys'
2,000 years in the
natural
future. It's-
perceptions, by the way?
Like 700.
My passive perception is a 13.
13.
So is mine.
Also, this
My-
is entirely
mine
a
is a
conversation
16.
in our... Well, I guess it's not entirely in our minds. The
15.
killing them is in our minds.
Y'all definitely didn't specify, but
No,
okay
we
then.
were not. They were participating in the
They
conversation.
were participating in most of this conversation. So unless you guys were like having the conversation and then Bo Peep stopped and was like, and everyone was like, then but yeah, that can be in your minds. But that's what happened. Y'all were talking, and then because the first one to mention it was actually Wallace, so Wallace would look at Bo, do this, and Bo would, everybody would just. So both Bravos and his kid are like walking back a little bit. Like you guys would notice the kid rolled a 10, but yeah, so like he's just slowly walking back with his kid a little as you guys are just staring intensely at each other because you have to relay all this. You can't connect everybody at once. You're a relay point, so you're actively like looking at everybody relaying this information.
Oh my god.
And I feel like it's the two of us arguing, and then Kathara disagrees.
Yeah, Cathar disagrees. Continues talking. But yeah, so you guys see them like getting ready to book it.
There's nowhere really to run
And
here.
go
We will
where?
return
What
you
the
wherever you
fuck?
want.
Getting lost in this realm probably isn't great.
Can I roll a
called my-
persuasion check for the there's nowhere really to run here,
Yeah.
but, you know,
Roll
we'll
persuasion.
take you
myself
back to
a
wherever
hunter
you want.
earlier. I will hunt you down if you run. I mean,
Make it an intimidation check.
Yeah, make an intimidation
I don't know
check,
that-
Deej.
I'm not certain I'm the BBEG here.
oh,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
got
I
22
think as a group y'all are. Cathar's the only reason you
rolled
haven't gone on a killing streak.
oh shit. That's a
15,
22.
22. So you're like there's nowhere to run, and he looks behind him, and there's clearly alternate realities he could jump into to get away from you guys.
Oh.
And you're 22 with I'll fucking hunt you down if you leave. They both stop and like just stand there staring at what's his name, Wallace.
Good shit. Good shit, guys. Now, huddle in so we can figure this shit out. Guys, what are we
Jesus.
what's
are we
going on?
doing to these people?
We're terrible. We're the bad guys.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, yeah, but I get to be a dragon, so it works.
So you want this to happen?
No,
You
no,
know,
no,
it
no.
wouldn't be the worst reality.
You lose your entire mind though. You don't even know you exist anymore.
Does
at
he
that
have a
point.
mind?
I
Mind
was
is
gonna say
bad.
if I brace our minds, if we steal our minds, we don't have to lose our minds.
You don't think future boat people would have thought of that though?
Well, obviously, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Now I do.
Or he did the
Okay.
exact same
Okay.
thing and
Okay.
thought, hey, I can
Okay.
do this by doing
Same person, definitely
better.
not prone to the same mistakes in any capacity.
guys
That's
always
that's what I'm
remember
saying. The hubris bell is
Here.
ringing.
Your thought process. You can see what your thought process was. It was, well,
Yeah.
obviously I can do it better.
I mean, exactly, but he can.
I can. I know more. I've seen it now.
No. How
has
do you
new
know
information
he
he
didn't
can
do exactly
use.
what you think you're gonna try? How do you know he didn't have that information?
Because I time traveled. How do I know he time traveled?
Wallace.
Go ahead,
Well, he did show up here, which says he was capable of time travel. Shit.
Wallace.
No.
Can you roll me a
No.
Constitution saving throw, please?
No. My shoulder hurts too much. You're just gonna have to accept it. It's probably like a 37.
Okay. So the roll was actually 40 then.
What the
No, the
Holy
DC's
shit.
only a 14, and it'll get tougher as
It
time
doesn't
goes on.
fucking matter, Yames.
Nat 20?
It
God.
doesn't fucking matter.
Bug, you might as well just use those points on something else.
This is
At
this
this
is
point,
what happens when you let me have time to cleanse dice before
at this
session.
point, suddenly you feel like pain just like pulse throughout your entire body. Just like an intense burning pain just pulse through you.
Did they make it through into a different reality?
No, they're standing there. They were
I think
scared.
This place is breaking me. That sucks.
Is that
Or
what?
me from the past is future is coming to get me, or something is happening. I don't really know, but that hurt a hell of a lot. Guys,
Cluck, roll me a
You're
con
coming to
save,
get me
please.
Because you can travel.
Your arm is full of magic from this place, and he just shattered it.
Cluck, please roll me a con save.
it didn't shatter, did it? Did I miss
All
that?
right.
I might have cracked it.
Cracked it, not shattered.
It's fine. It's
16.
fine. We're keeping it under
16,
wraps
so you
right now.
succeed, but you will still take a pulse of intense pain pouring through your body.
Guys,
Oh.
they're coming to get us. Guys,
I
I'm
felt
coming
that
to get
too.
them. Guys, I'd like to leave. Father? Hi?
As you
First of
say
all,
that,
Hell.
you hear yourself scream in one of the realities, and I need you to make me another con save. This time it's 16
Oh.
instead of 15.
Hi, me. Hey, me. I don't get anything for the nat 20. That makes me so sad.
Oh, I'm going around killing us, aren't I?
You're close.
18.
18.
Wait,
so
you
you,
said it was a con save?
con
yeah,
save,
18,
yeah.
18.
You succeed. So yeah, it again, intense pain pulses through your body. Do you look at the scream?
Yeah, probably.
As you look, you see Bravos ripping your head from your body and then stepping
Bruh.
into another reality.
Can I follow
Wait.
him?
Did he
Can I
follow
go-
us?
Homie,
What?
what is your fucking problem? What is your
As you
fucking...
realize he is now hunting every single one of you, all of you, in every reality.
Kazar's gonna see that, think for a moment, just go
You
silent.
see this shit? Like, you
No,
see this
killing
shit?
them both right here is wrong. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, everyone's. Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh my god, Katara!
And they're like, what?
All right, you guys see that time where I just screamed? You see that? Do you see that funny man over there that just pulled my head off?
Yeah.
Can they see this? Yeah, that's the Bravos we know that is killing us for fun.
But
So,
that's not me.
respectfully,
It's a last name.
we
It's
were-
generational.
That's the thing here to stop.
They,
We were
he
trying to
sent us
save
here.
you.
He sent us here for you. So.
Didn't we come here because
So-
someone lost a family member and you were supposed to stop it, and yet you
Two
probably
family
just
members.
caused it?
Yeah, well, that couldn't be helped. At least this time, he gets to keep his kid.
Or one of his dads. We don't
Or
know
one
who's
of his
who yet.
dads. Whichever one
If
of
one
you
of you
little
doesn't
shits is
kill
this
him
guy, you guys get to keep at least
accidentally.
one of your
But-
family members this time. We're damage control right now. Bingo is angry at both of you. Bingo is pissed the fuck off. You guys pissed off Bingo. I hate you.
I don't
two.
even know who Bingo is.
He's screaming, "What the fuck" back here.
I heard. I heard.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, y'all ain't. He doesn't quite believe that he is that, because he's clearly not.
All
Might not be that one.
right, so you're a very clever individual, bravos.
Howdy, Teej.
So here's
up,
what's
Tej?
up, Tej? So here's my thought. Oh, thank you for doing that shout out for me. So here's my thought. If you could give us a direction to point in, I'd appreciate it. I'd like to return you to a time that's safe for you, which means not the time we just yanked you from.
But if that thing is going around killing people that you're with or you, where's safe?
That's
Here?
why I don't know. I'm not clever. You are.
I'm a scientist. I deal with medical sciences. That's like
I'm
asking
a con man.
That's like asking a surgeon a nuclear engineering question. I don't know.
Well, so here's the thing, right? I'm a talker, a con man. I'm not a smart person. Do you want to stay here?
Okay. I need to calm down. Give me a second. He's gonna sit down. He's gonna take a few deep breaths, and he's like, okay. If we leave, are we in danger of that thing coming here?
I have no idea. Probably. He sent us here originally,
So then why
which means
isn't
he
He
can reach
sent
here
us
too.
you.
why isn't he coming
Not
here
here.
right now?
I put my arms out.
You're asking me to make a decision based on the information which I have, which is just something's going around killing things, and it can show up anywhere at any time, and I don't know what's going on. That's my information.
Well, the arms out was like the gesture of like when someone wins a fight and they're like, yeah. That was what I was.
Oh, I
implying
thought it
there,
was like
"Here's
I don't
your
fucking
boy."
know.
No, that was a yeah boy, like yours fucking truly.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Maybe. Are you guys going to leave, or are you going to stay here?
well, we gotta do something. I'd like to sort things. That was why I hugged myself. I'm trying to fix shit.
Regardless of how effective it is, there is an attempt.
I'm just an idiot.
Yeah. I agree.
Fair.
All right. So I guess I don't even know what to do here. We stay? I guess. I don't even know if I trust you all completely. Because first off, how did
shouldn't.
I become that?
Respectfully, that's fair. Honestly, I didn't see that part. I just know that guy took a falcon punch to the face, looked at me, spit it out the other way, and then tried to murder me. So
Is that like a video game
Fuck
thing?
Cathara. Do y'all have any
No.
ideas right now?
it's a thing where my metal hand, you see when I punch, it exhausts
think we
magical
should
energy out the
leave right
sides into like
here.
wings, so it looks like a falcon
'Cause
when I
we're-
punch somebody.
That's
I just made that up.
that's
sick
actually
as
really
hell.
cool.
We're
I
in a
fucking
place-
love that.
We're in a place outside time. So odds are going through our timelines and killing us is going to affect us because time doesn't work the same here.
Yeah.
Which is why we're in pain. So
Okay.
I
Well, how do we
believe
stop him?
leave. We still have to figure that out. We don't know that in the first place. It's part of why
But-
we came.
But the idea is to get out of here, then come up with a control center. So where do we go?
I don't know. If
Me
we go
neither.
back to where they were, that's their timeline. We don't have to worry about them messing up with each other.
Yeah.
You
But
don't
we gotta
have to
worry about
worry.
us.
Yeah, we also don't have to worry about one of them dying of like an accident or something, and we're not here, leaving the other one alone, causing the monster to
Okay,
happen.
I have a concept. I have this crazy
Yeah.
concept. You remember our original timeline? You know, the one before we went to the past, and then the future, and then the past, and then the future, and then to here, and then to the past, and then to the future? Guys, let's just bring them to our timeline. We can keep an eye on them.
Bravos
And
is
if
already
Big Bad
there.
Bravos decides to act up, we've got him. We just throw him at him. Say, Bravos bad. Blow up. Problem solved.
No, because that breaks
Clarifying.
it.
That combo in your mind or out loud?
That is absolutely in the mind.
Okay, just making sure. I'd like clarification in the future.
Can do.
Thank you. I don't want to keep retroactively being like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, so it's in our minds.
I say no to that because that's still. I forgot what I was saying.
No. But beyond just like using them for our own tactical advantage, if we bring them to our timeline, then
We
angry
still risk
Bravos.
creating the monster.
Question.
Yeah, Cluck.
Now this is in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are we able to destroy the timeline that Bravos is in? Where he's killing
He's in
us? Are
all
we
of
able to? Well,
He's
that's
just
the thing. Is he in?
stepping.
Are you talking about like
well,
his
that's the thing, is, are
original
we able to
timeline?
trace him and just destroy. Yeah, finding his original.
Find his original timeline and destroying that original timeline. Well, that's the one you just exited from.
Yeah.
It's his original timeline. Your
So we
guys'
just go back.
Your guys' original timeline is his original timeline. You created all these alternate timelines when you hugged yourself.
I vote we go back and deal with our versions of ourselves. We just don't fight ourselves. We fight the other one. Or we pit them against each other like we were going to last week. That way they're back in their own place. Because I don't want to risk the Bravos that is already in the past causing a problem, making it worse, giving him more power, or one of them dying in an accident after we brought them back in time. He becomes a monster anyway. He also would be bringing knowledge and technology into the past that we didn't have, which would be changing that anyway. He's a scientist. He has more knowledge than we did in the whatever 20s. He's from the future. You can't bring someone from the future to the past and not change the timeline
Yeah,
anyways.
especially since you guys are about to go through a Great Depression. I don't know if I want to be there. No, I'm kidding.
Damn Dust Bowl! I'll tell you, get on everything.
You know, I mean, if we can pit them against each other, that works. If we can 4v1, I also think that works. I'm not opposed
Put 'em
to
up,
heading back.
go after him one at a time.
Yeah. All right, let's send it.
We get Wallace
Right.
and Cluck to do an arm wrestle, and then we go after the version of me. Because those two distract each other anyways.
Yeah, I think that's it. I honestly, I think that's it. They'll get into a scrap, and then we deal with Sarah and Ray. Catharin Ray? Catharin Ray.
Catharin Ray. That works, Catharin Ray, yeah.
My God.
So
Oh my
is
God.
that your plan, is to leave?
Yeah. Do I have to? I don't have to cast plane shift again, do I?
No, you don't. You can just walk through one of the realities.
Do we know which one we came from?
You can make an educated guess.
Shit.
It's the
Oh.
one.
Ask play shift again.
If you do cast plane shift, you will go to the exact point that you want to, because that's what
Fine,
you're
I'll
focusing on.
cast plane shift.
Question, are you taking Dr. Bravos and Ezekiel Bravos?
We're taking
Let's
both of
ask
them. We should
them.
also take
Right.
the body.
Folks, kids, children, not children. One of you is an adult. I apologize. That was insensitive of me.
Thank you.
This
Thank you.
man-
I appreciate that.
What are 3
Oh,
minus 7?
welcome. Welcome to the Astral Realm. I don't know if anybody's explained that yet, but
We
welcome
don't
to the
have
Astral
time
Realm.
for this. You
We
guys
do.
need to
We're
come
in
with
a
us.
we're in a
gonna fix the
timeless space.
problem.
We're fine. This is
No,
a
we
timeless
Yeah,
breed.
actively,
Yeah.
as you're
Going
saying that, you're feeling
going,
like pulses of pain through your body. You're like,
Yeah, well,
we
it's
definitely
fine.
have time.
I can take it.
Oh
I
my
can take it.
God.
All right.
I
So
don't
you two-
want to.
Kithara, you
Oh.
are taking it right now. Roll me a con save, actually, because I didn't ask. It's the one con save for the rest. Bo's not taking any of it, because he experienced all of it.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled the worst number I could possibly roll.
What?
A
2?
So that's a 10.
Okay, so you're going to take the damage from it then for this first time. And then you won't for the rest of them, but just for this first time. As your body's getting used to it and being destroyed.
Brutal.
Let's see, I rolled 40 20s, so that's a 20. That's a 17. That's a 13, so that's already 50. Plus 16. 66 damage.
I'm still up, thank goodness.
Holy fuck.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anybody who failed that was going to take 4
That's what you get for interrupting me when I needed
4
like literally
D20s.
30 seconds.
No, we're babies.
All right. Hold
Yeah,
on.
at that
You
point,
two-
she says,
this is
we're
my-
leaving, and then suddenly
have
just
it.
collapses on the ground as, like, blood pours out of her mouth, but then also evaporates.
Jesus.
Your blood literally boils in your body, Ainsley.
Fuck, she's looking at you. Cast the damn spell, and then she looks at the
You
Bravos.
guys do that shit.
You're
I'm
coming
just
with
telling
us.
the two to. Why? Why would we bring them back to go
Do
die?
it. Because they're not.
Baby, you okay? Do you go potty?
We just talked about we're bringing them back to their own
Come say hi.
timelines. Safer there.
Come say hi.
Okay. Whatever.
Slam down the staff. I send us through time.
Gotta go potty.
I pick up Gathar and go through it.
Okay. So everybody's going through except for the people? Or are you
Nope,
bringing
we're
them
taking the Bravos with us.
Okay, so
We're
I'll be
bringing them
right
with.
back. You guys discuss how it feels to have your blood boil inside of you. I gotta take my daughter to potty.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
so-
pee.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm all for just picking these Bravoses up and just chucking them through at this point.
Did you make your con saves, Tanner? Is that what happened there? So you made your
Uh-huh.
con saves. Got it.
Yeah, no, I got a nat 20 on my con save. I would see the
Huge.
first dice roll. I was like,
Huge.
that was perfect. I was like, cool. I don't have to worry about a damn thing. All right. God for my plus 10 in con. Holy shit. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh, that one made me so nervous. I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie.
trying to
That...
roll another character with that hug.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's funny
I was
because
like-
I've told Jamie plenty of times where I'm like, hey, if it's part of the story, you can kill Cluck if you really need
Yeah.
to.
That's it. I
Yeah.
was like, if I die, I die.
Yeah, I mean it's part of the game. If it's part of the story and part of the game, let it happen.
Yeah.
I was like, as long as it happens organically and it happens, the way as long as it happens the way it's supposed to, and not just like, oh, a thunderbolt comes down and just fucking obliterates him and cooks him, then I'm like, all right,
Exactly.
go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it happens organically to the story, let it happen. If I get ballsy and die from it, let it happen. Oh gosh, my face hurts.
Yeah, this has been a session.
This has been a session. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of, how you been, man?
Good, man.
Yeah.
Flew to Florida. Had a buddy pay for the flight, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then kind of just doing my thing right now. Mowed the lawn yesterday, cleaned today, made lunch,
Yeah.
How about you? What are you up
Yeah,
to, man?
Really just seeing the lady when I can and working, really just a lot of work and getting ready for the
Yeah.
party this weekend. So that's really
Oh,
been
that's this weekend. That's
prioritizing.
exciting.
Yeah, so I've been prioritizing a lot of that. So I got
Yeah.
like family's about to fly out and whatnot. So I've been trying to get the guest list together, get the food list together, and all that. So
Yeah. Happy
it's been a lot
birthday.
of work, but thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Oh God, we're getting old.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I
It is a
can
weird
feel it in
one.
my knees. It is a weird one. I feel it in my knees. That's the worst part.
You can feel it in your knees?
I can feel it in my
Imagine.
knees. It's the
Imagine not
worst.
feeling it in your knees at 23.
Oh well, I can only feel part of my toes if that counts. So I don't know if that's from the knees, but oh, because Bug knows my toes. He knows what's going on with my toes.
Yeah. You gotta
Oh
stay
my god,
refrigerated.
yeah, but gotta keep them refrigerated. That's why I make that joke during Elden Ring. I still need to beat the DLC for that. I haven't picked that game up in too long.
Why does
Hello,
know
Mythic.
about your toes?
Mythic. We all know about my toes. Why does no toes? Because Bug knows. Bug knows my toes. Mythic, very well.
Mouth.
Oh my god. Oh gosh. Thanks, Mythic.
So
This little piggy went to
I've been
market. This
sitting
little
here
piggy went to Bug.
trying to figure out how to start knitting, but I also need my brain power for roleplay. It's not going well.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're new to knitting, I know it's a lot. What's up, Quirky? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, Quirky. Oh my goodness. All the good people are popping in. I
No.
love it.
It's not. You can't see it.
What did I say? What did I
Quirky,
say?
Mythic, hi. How are you guys? Oh my god, so good to see
Yeah,
you.
it has been crazy so far.
It has been
So what
crazy.
happens when you time travel?
Oh yeah, Bear in the Big Blue House is playing behind Ainsley. If you guys want to watch it for a bit, Ainsley, move over. I'm gonna zoom in on it.
I was trying to block it.
Images are fine.
But
Images are fine.
okay.
Okay, that was what I was worried about because I had messaged her originally, like, hey, like, check your background.
As long as we have no audio coming in, we probably shouldn't be caught by their AI moderators.
Highly unlikely.
Especially with how blurry it is, and Ainsley's face is slightly in front of it. Incredible. I love seeing you eat
At
chips.
this point, I was gonna say at this point it's a reaction video.
At this
You
point,
could
it's a
even
reaction
include
video.
the
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
bingo!
my goodness.
Sorry, Ainsley. It's DJ's turn.
Bingo!
Bingo, my boy.
And Bingo was the name of...
I had a
Hey,
bird
Bingo!
and
The name of
Fuck you.
he was rude and Bingo was his name. Oh, he says, "What the fuck?"
He does in fact say, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I want him to say
Funny.
it. It's funny as fuck.
have to
Animal
get angry.
swearing is hilarious.
When we start yelling and getting excited, he starts yelling.
Deej,
what
get
the fuck.
angry. What are you frustrated about right now about my game?
I
I gotta reset
well, he
everything
just
now.
pooped on me, so that's cool.
He
Did
pooped
he?
on you?
Yeah, I
What
think
a
so.
punk.
Did he not?
No,
Feels like it. Guess not. Okay.
probably his claws.
Good shit, Bingo.
Old toes.
Good shit, Bingo.
Gosh,
my
she's
boy.
I do feel
pretty.
that though. When people are yelling around me, I also go, "What the fuck?"
What
I
the
also
fuck?
get overstimulated.
Hi.
Can't believe I'd feel
Does
a.
Bingo have tail feathers?
He does.
So like Bingo could fly?
Yeah.
Bingo can fly, yeah.
Neat.
I've often been on like FaceTime with Deej and him been like, look at Bingo, and I look up and Bingo's just like on the fucking like somewhere on the roof.
Yeah, he'll go up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
There he goes.
Show us the burp. Show us Bingo.
He flew up to his cage.
Bingo!
He's laughing now.
Oh, he's laughing now.
We love Bingo.
Oh my gosh.
We love
what
Bingo.
a goofy bird. I love it.
All right, so back into the session. As you cast plane shift and the area around you spins and changes, you don't need to expend any souls anymore because the barriers in between all of these planes are very thin. And you appear. Are you trying to go for the same time you left?
A little after.
Well, after. Okay, so since you're trying to go after, roll me a wisdom saving throw. The DC is going to be
Okay.
17. I feel like 17 is a good one. If you go above that, you'll end up where you wanted to be. If you go below that,
I rolled a 19 on the dice.
perfect. Also, remember you still can use your staff and shit. By the way, you're
I'm
what's it
using
called?
the staff. I'm at
No.
36 points now.
No, I'm saying the
Oh my
what is it
gosh.
called? The
Oh, the wish.
the wish.
The
Yeah.
wish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just wanted to remind you that has not happened yet.
I haven't used the wish today. I get that once a day, right?
Yeah, you get that once a day.
Chat, just so you know, it's not a real wish. It's like a genie's wish, where there's a 50-50 chance something horrific happens.
Yep, he rolls a d20,
Oh my
and if it's
gosh.
even numbers, it's good. If it's odd numbers, it's bad. The lower the
Because
odd
I'm-
number, the worse it is. The higher the even
Actually-
number, the better it is.
Oh, I
It's
guess I have a 50-50 chance to make it worse. Before we leave, since you reminded me, before we leave,
I
let me
love
just
this.
let me just look at the group and go, so there's a 50-50 chance I can repair the plane. How do y'all feel about that?
There's a 50% chance
it.
of you destroying it.
Yeah.
Do it.
50's
No.
good odds, all things
Do
considered.
it.
50?
50's good. Don't
I
ever
like
tell
50.
me the odds.
I'm a
Do
gambler.
you
I like
know
the
why
odds.
that was put there in the first place? 'Cause
You
I
are.
don't.
The kid slams his hand on the a desk that appears in front of him because it's the astral plane. Why not? He slams his hand on a desk that appears in front of him. He's like, "You're always one gamble away from a win."
W.
and
W.
that's like,
Wall.
and that's
Not
like,
how
where did you,
gambling
where did you learn that?
Full views in this. Winning Liam Wallace. Let's go.
I vote no because you could destroy whatever the veil is, and
Did
we
you already
don't
roll?
know what the veil is
Did you
here
already
for.
roll? Yeah, you roll.
Well,
What did you roll?
18?
Oh, no.
18. Oh shit!
Oh.
Look at you go. All right, perfect. So what do you whisper into it?
Yes.
Could you like maybe fix the planes a little bit here?
Cool. So as you do that, the
How-
light in your lantern glows. You see like prismatic. You know, it used to be like weird, like necrotic light, and now the light that comes out is slightly prismatic with like a black filter over it. As it like pours out and spreads, and you see it like seep into the cracks, and the cracks pull back from the barrier, the veil that DJ's dad is protecting. And Cathara, I'm gonna roll 4d20 to see how much you heal.
How powerful is your wish? Like what is there a level of things you can't wish for? What the fuck?
If I roll a natural 20, it's a fucking wish.
Yeah, if he gets a natural 20, it's a full-on wish spell. Yeah,
And you can use it once a day?
once a day.
Uh-huh.
If
so
he
you
gets
just bring back the guy we killed tomorrow then and call it a fucking day and move on? The guy whose head got blown out?
Oh
Call it a
shit,
fucking
that's what I
day?
should have wished for.
sucks. I'd allow you to re-roll that if you'd like and make it. No, I'm kidding.
No, I rolled good.
Cathara, let's see. That's going to be 16, 15, 31. Cathara, you regain 40 HP. As you guys now no
Hey.
longer feel the pain of your other selves dying.
Beautiful.
Ain't that amazing?
I love.
But yeah, DJ, I've had that since the beginning. That's the magic item I have.
Oh my god.
I just
I
don't
love
use
it.
it super often.
He doesn't use
I
it
just
often.
don't use it super often because every
So-
time I have in the past, something horrible has
You've used it 3 times. You've used it 3 times. I can't
Yeah.
remember the first time. The second time
So
you
the
used
first
it,
was the piano, right?
the piano.
Was
so
the first time the
it
piano?
worked kind of, and the piano grew feet and tried to
I
run
started
away
Running away. Yeah, I was gonna say the piano gained an AC.
and
Uh,
ran. So no, yeah,
Second
actually that
time-
was bad. Second time you blew up a magical orb into a guy, and
Yeah.
he became a boss. So yeah, using it hasn't been super beneficial. I think this is like
Every-
the second time was beneficial, and the first time you rolled like a 4, so it wasn't super beneficial.
I think consistently it's been either subpar or unhelpful.
Yeah, subpar or unhelpful. That is very true. I think you used it with Bravos at one point, and it was very, very not Bravos, Brotalgan, and it was very subpar.
Yeah, I think with the Britalgan, I was like, "Can I get the fuck out of here?"
That's
And it moved me. It moved me further away, and then I still died.
Yeah, no,
Oh my
it,
God.
it gave you like 2 free Misty Steps, and that was it.
Yup.
Which you couldn't even use in
Oh my
succession because
gosh.
they're bonus actions. All right. So that sounds fun to me.
And then I forget what I had rolled on the save for the time thing. Do you want me to roll it
time
again?
thing? If you forget, yeah, roll it again.
Yeah.
We should have your D20 rolls. We should have the chat roll them for that magical ability. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? You rolled a 3.
Yeah.
So
It was con, right? Was it con?
it was gonna
Or
be
was it
your
wisdom.
your whatever spell modifier you have. So charisma, I believe, as a warlock.
Charisma. So.
Charisma, what?
I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah, I'm
hold
So
joking.
up.
if it's my charisma, it's a +5. So that's an 8.
That's an 8.
Now, question.
Ooh.
Question. Oh, hold up. Before we know the outcome of this, can I use one of my luckies on this since we did take a long rest?
Sure, I'll allow that. I'll allow that.
Beautiful. 11 on the die.
11 + 5. That's a 16.
16. So, I said the roll was a 17. So, if you want to use another lucky, you can. But it's not as bad of a fail. Your decision.
Wait, is it my to hit modifier?
No,
that's
just
even
your-
higher.
just your
okay,
charisma.
just my charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're essentially just
If it's
pumping
charisma-
magic
wait.
into this.
Is it a charisma save?
Just charisma.
Got it.
Okay, so real quick, remind me what this is a save for.
To make sure you go back to the time that you want to go back to.
Yes, I'm doing another one. And another one.
Oh, that's all 3 of your
Oh my
luckies.
God.
All 3 of your luckies.
16 on the die.
There you
Took up all my
go.
luckies.
There it is.
Damn
So,
it.
how,
'Cause I got a 3, and I was like, no.
so how far into, you said a little bit into the future. How far exactly? Because that is when you'll show up.
What do we think in group? How far into the future should we go? Like a
30
day?
seconds. Call it a day. 30 seconds.
30
30?
seconds feels like
No.
when
Oh,
30 seconds feels like the dome breaking.
I almost
30
want
30
like
seconds
Take
feels
it or
like
leave it.
sounds
Fuck
good.
wasted is lucky.
Yeah. I feel like a day feels pretty good. Yeah.
I wouldn't say a waste, Ainsley. He did succeed the roll eventually. He did not waste any luckies.
Yeah, but if we were gonna just go back
Just
to
like,
the time
just
we've
like
been at,
if I'm
like,
playing Marvel Rivals and I die but we win, that means me dying was necessary for us winning. You know? So he succeeded the
Exactly.
roll. So it was necessary.
I feel every time I die as a warlock.
We'll see about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's go a day into the future.
Okay. You go into a day into the future. You show up to the same area before, a couple miles away. What do you want?
I feel like if we show up in the same place, they won't be there anymore, right? Like, who hangs out in a city you destroyed
For
for
a
a day?
singular day, yeah. So yeah, same spot. You
Yeah.
come back, and the place is leveled.
Beautiful. That was what I expected.
You see both Bravos and his son just kind of like hands up to their mouths and start like silently crying as they're looking around. And Bravos is
did we
immediately...
bring the husband's body with us?
Nope.
Okay. Because I have to make
Unless-
Was it in the summoning circle?
I mean, if you wanted to bring it, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, husband's body is next to them.
Let them bury him.
At this
So-
Or I
point,
could wish it back to life, or into a undead zombie.
monster,
Who
something
knows?
like that.
Yeah, there's a 50-50 shot.
They'll
I
take
feel
those
an
odds,
urge.
though. Those are good odds, and they will absolutely take. If you tell them, they will take those odds. My husband can come back. 50% chance. Fucking hell yeah!
Hell yeah, those are good odds.
Actually, I think it's
so-
probably closer to 1 in 20. But anyway,
Anyway. I have
we'll see
I
what
think
DC Jamie
I would
says.
just look I would just look around as we land.
Are you making fun
there.
of the DCs I set? Is that what you said?
No, but like
Oh,
I feel
God.
like bringing back a dead body a full day later would be a 20, right?
No.
Or would it be lower?
No.
Okay.
It would be like
Then not one in 20.
I'd say it would be like a 14 or higher to fully bring him back. If
That's
it's a
pretty good.
if it's a 12, I'd say you at least repair the body. If it's a 10 or lower, you would bring the brain back.
Oh,
And
that's
if it's
what you meant.
if it's a
by
2,
fully-
the body goes back to what it was right as it died.
when you said fully bring the body back, I was like, all right, if Bugsy rolls a 12, he comes back with a lisp. If he comes back with a 10, his arm falls off. If he
No,
comes back
if
with an 8, he has Down syndrome now. It can't be
if it's a
helped.
20, he will come back at peak form that he's ever been. If it's an 18, he'll come back as he was right before he died. If it's a 16, he'll come back with a lisp.
Hell yeah. Love
Just
the
for
lisp.
you, Deej. Just for you.
Oh, fuck a task.
19, he comes back for 2 seconds and then dies again. No, I'm kidding. That's actually really bad. So
So we land in the middle of.
yeah, you land in the middle of the thing.
Obliterated.
Bravos at this point has like his husband over his shoulder, and he's gonna like run over to where his lab used to be. He finds where his house was. He finds the container that had that vial of liquid, that he used on that one rat. He goes back to the lab and he's looking through. Nobody's there. Everybody's dead. He sees, all the animals they experimented on weren't able to make it out in time because, who's gonna save a rat when they're trying to save themselves?
Is
right?
the rat that we ejected with stuff still intact?
I mean, you could try to find it if you'd like. Roll investigation. DC, God, in a pile of rubble, you're looking for a rat. DC 18.
I got a nat 20.
Shit. So yeah, you're looking through and you look and you see the tail and you're like, oh, I recognize that tail. That's the fucking rat that we grabbed. You're gonna grab him and pull it out and he's gonna have 2 heads. He's gonna be like.
So we're not doing that.
Is he alive?
No, fully dead.
Okay.
Yep. Where do you put him? Because you literally had to lift a piece of rubble off of him. Like he was actively squished. And you pulled out a little pancake. Where do you put him?
Do I have like a jar that could fit the rat?
Ew.
If we don't put him in the jar, can I eat him?
Sure. Yeah, if
No.
you want to eat him, you can eat him.
No, I'm not letting him.
Yes.
This
Eat
thing
the
has
rat.
2 heads.
Eat the rat. Eat the rat.
No.
Eat the rat. Eat the rat. Eat the rat.
Come on.
Okay, so yeah, you put it into a jar. You put it in your backpack.
She's gonna turn to the scientist, Bravos, and be like, "This was the rat we injected that stuff into. I don't think it works."
He grew 2 heads and then got crushed. I feel like 2 heads is better than, being mostly dead. But okay.
He was
2 heads
missing
is
a
better
leg.
than none.
He was missing a leg, yes, and so he grew a leg and a head. I've seen many people with 2 heads. It's fine. He'll survive.
No,
I guess he didn't survive.
no, it's not.
Okay.
How many people with 2 heads have you seen? Wait, I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. Sir, I'd
Yeah,
like to know.
same.
Can we
So-
sit down?
So
After we're
after
done, can we just
about
sit down and
after
talk
about
your
the
research?
year 3000, we found a race of people in a plane that was not known to exist, and all of them had 2 heads and 4 arms and 4 legs.
Bro,
But they were
spider people.
made that way.
Yeah, we're born that way.
This
yes.
rat is supposed to. Yeah, this rat was not, and it probably fucking
Oh
hurt.
right. I'm sorry. 2 heads are so awful to exist. I'd prefer to die than have 2 heads, for sure.
It
Either
wasn't
way.
dying. It was
Either way,
leg.
it doesn't matter anymore. Everyone's dead. So, can't bring him back. This is not a bringing back to life serum.
We could wish them all back. You know what? Fucking bug wish all of the city back to life.
Can't do that right now.
Starts the
Not
zombie
now.
apocalypse.
Not this exact. Wait, we're back a day later. Has it
yeah.
been a day? Oh wait, no, you did that as soon as we got here. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Actually, you did it before you got here. Why not? Deej, roll me a d20. If it is 18 or above, y'all got a long rest from that.
Where the fuck am I? Oh, okay, I see.
Because you were the one who suggested it, motherfucker.
I thought no, I didn't.
You also have
it
rolled
doesn't
more
matter.
nat 20s than everyone else in this group
I
today.
rolled a 6.
Okay, so no, you guys did not have a long
God.
rest.
Dang it. I want those luckies back.
You need to save those luckies for the moment that Bug uses his wish. Actually,
Yeah, no
Up
kidding.
that wish real
No,
quick.
no, I have talked to Bug. The
Oh,
lucky
yeah, okay.
the lucky feat cannot affect this, and neither can the halfling bountiful luck. The whole point of
Okay.
it is supposed to be completely random.
Yeah, if I roll a nat 1, worst thing Jamie can think of. If I roll a nat 20, I get
Which
my
I don't
wish.
think you've rolled a nat 1 yet. So
I haven't rolled a nat 1 yet.
so
Not for that at least.
not for that. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm excited.
God, could you imagine? I want to see what happens to the husband if I roll a nat 1, just out of curiosity.
God,
Like,
just
Can we get a
Just
what if
pure
side story
chaos.
after it's all said and done?
Yeah, sure.
What if?
Sure, I'll give you a one F side story.
let's go.
I'm always down for
We
those
can talk about it in
hypotheticals.
Lizard Quizzard.
Oh my god! So yeah, you guys are surrounded by like the destroyed wall of the city. And as you glance, you can see kind of peering over the edge of the wall is you guys remember Baphomet or Future Deej. At this
I
point,
mean,
you see that he is like lying against the wall, panting and bleeding heavily from the throat.
oh, that's
Something
less
killed
good.
it.
Hey, me. Did you happen to run into a certain Bravos that was tearing heads off of me?
It slowly turns to you and he goes, "No, this was me."
Oh,
As you
that
remember,
takes some dedication. Holy
as you remember
shit,
last time,
respect me.
yeah, as you remember last time, he mentioned how much in pain that he was, but he was being forced to do things by future Ockleys. So right as that was over, and he realizes, like, because Wallace is not a great person, but he's not a bad person in his core.
I don't know. Part of me thinks Wallace
this
is
point-
worse than.
Well, this is yeah, a little bit.
He's got his moments. He's got his
He's got his moments, but he doesn't want to live like this. So he's sitting there as he's just like slowly bleeding out against the side of the wall.
All right, well, rest well, me. Rest well. All right, gang, we're off.
I feel no emotion towards watching myself die. At this point, it's become as normal as Bo Peep.
I have, yes.
You've
I
already
just watched
watched yourself die.
myself die at least 3 times while we were in that other dimension. It's fine.
Right?
So yeah, you guys, where do you go now? Empty city.
There's a dragon in the sky?
In the distance.
Do we see where I am?
No. You're looking around. I'd say it's probably about noonish. And you don't see any Catharan ray in the distance.
Do we see a sun?
Yeah, it's fucking noon.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, we should get them set up somewhere.
Yeah. The dragon you see seems really far away. He's just kind of like circling a mountain, and he like from his pattern, he'll probably be back to this area in like a couple hours. 'Cause he's just kind of flying around looking for people.
That sounds like
We
something
need
I
to
would
get them
do.
undercover.
Yeah. Are there any buildings nearby?
There are some, like they didn't like flatten the city. It is just destroyed.
Yeah.
So there are some.
Well, I
ruins,
figured the
there are
dome
some-
is crushed, but there
Dome
was
is
there was a
crushed.
city outside of the dome.
A city in the dome, yeah. So yeah, there are some, and like the dome being crushed wouldn't destroy the city. So there are some buildings that are somewhat intact.
We head towards the building.
Cool. You guys make your way
I
inside.
do, at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
You see any electronic devices have been turned off. There's very few analog stuff on the wall.
No.
There's
Question.
What's up?
With all the electronic devices turned off, are the seats put in the upright position?
Correct. Yes.
I
all of
literally
them
was
are.
thinking airplane mode.
All
Yeah.
of them are. Everything here is on airplane mode. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yay!
Clear for takeoff.
Yeah, you see like the dust is settling in some spots, and you guys they start unpacking. Bravo's like lays his husband out on one of the tables. And he looks at one of the analog clocks on the wall, and he's like, I can't. There's not even a time of death, I guess, technically. And as you guys look at the clock on the wall, it says, it's 9. Yeah, it looks like to be about 9 o'clock as he lays him on the table.
In Bravos' mind, this is just between me and Bravos. I got like a 1 in 4 chance I could maybe sort the husband thing, but there's a chance I make it worse.
He looks at you and he's like, You've done a lot already.
Yeah, that's fair.
And maybe eventually. But right now, I need a bit.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be able to do it till tomorrow, but
Okay. Thank
think
you.
on it.
Will do. Yeah, what do you guys do at this point?
Oh god, I just got the most cursed commercial on our stream. Sorry to
No. Oh, it's a commercial? We gotta dance.
Yeah.
We gotta dance. What am I playing? What am I playing?
Oh, good.
I just saw a McDonald's Minecraft movie ad,
Oh god.
and it was so bad. It was so bad looking, and it was Grimace. And all I think of when I see Grimace is the Grimace shake now. Do you remember that trend?
Oh
God.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
bad.
It's-
Oh. Oh no.
I'm glad everyone else has the same visceral reaction I do.
Oh.
I love
Yeah,
the Grimace ad. It's so funny. The Grimace shake shit. I live for
Grimace
that.
shake. The Grimace shake trend was fucking incredible.
It's
I
so
loved
incredible.
Made me cringe so hard.
Just people covered in purple goo without pants.
Here you go. We'll play a song until ads are done.
Ad break ended. Your community is back.
Well, welcome back. I just started a very fun song. If you guys want to listen to it, we'll wait for Deej to come back too.
Deej abandoned us. Deej abandoned us.
Oh, mine has like fancy vocals and
Oh.
shit. So if you guys do turn into stream,
Oh, here, I'll unmute stream.
Gonna have to, yeah.
fera de notre mieux, c'est-à-dire qu'on fera ce qu'on peut, les phrases pompeuses, je les laisse à ceux qui en veulent. Row, fight the power. Row, fight the power. Row, fight the power.
oh, Deej is back. I'll stop it. The song is technically in another language, but it's a fucking bop.
I do like German hip hop.
Yeah, it was used in an anime actually.
Ooh.
Gurren Lagann.
Very cool.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen that, I recommend it. It's one of my favorites. All right. So what do you guys do at this point?
I look into the distance. So I'm guessing I can see the dragon or
Yeah,
myself
and
in the distance
it's coming. It's coming this way. It is going to, judging by its speed, it's going to probably take
okay.
about an hour or so.
Oh, it's
Okay.
coming.
All right. We got a flight risk coming in.
Yeah.
You've been waiting to make that fucking joke. Specifically with the dragon.
I have.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Incredible.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, I've been waiting to use
Incredible.
Flight Risk for a while. That one, I haven't used
Incredible.
his nickname in forever.
Mhm.
I was like, oh my god, there's never been a better time.
No, actually though, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, we haven't used that since like session 3. That was a great
Right?
callback. Great callback.
Thank you.
So yeah, those of you who step outside, see him in the distance. You're glancing around. Sun's directly above you, casting. It's almost like, you know how like in like video games, how when things don't have shadows, or like if the sun's shining directly down on something, the shadow's like directly underneath it. That's kind of what this whole area looks like. It looks like there's almost like no shadow as the sun's just like directly overhead. It looks whitewashed almost.
I think Saren Ray is above us.
Yeah.
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 Which makes me think Saren Ray is
Catharin, right?
watching. Catharin Ray. You're right. Catharin Ray is watching us.
Why would you think that?
Battle positions? Also, Deej, we used my spell slot for your repairing the veil thing, right?
Sure.
Cool. So you have all your spell slots. I'm down 1.
Why would you think that Saren is above you?
Why would you get so
Detailed about the
defensive
sun?
it,
Because I'm
bruh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
the other
sorry.
thing
I'm
is
sorry that I
my
described the
character is
environment.
the
My bad.
rogue. My character is the rogue, so I know how to hide, and if I was a bright, shining fucking thing of light, I would hide in the sun.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. The
sounds about right.
clock saying 9 o'clock, even though the sun was at high noon, wasn't a thing at all.
I guess that counts too.
So I look
darn it.
at the Bravos. I say, y'all should probably take some cover. We're about to have a scrap here.
Yeah, they look at each other. You see like the young Bravos like pulling stuff out of his backpack. You see him like throwing his homework to the ground because he doesn't have to do it anymore. And he's like, yeah, let's go. And him and his dad will take the body and go somewhere else. They'll go into the back of the house.
Beautiful. I step out into the open.
Step out into the open. Step out into the open to where Cluck is. Cluck's, still staring at himself, approaching from far away.
Naturally.
Always.
Can't beat your ass from far away. Then by all means, approach.
Oh my goodness. Is that a goat? Or is shit. I went to say the thing.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Yeah, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god! Let's continue though. We can make so many JoJo references, but we should
All of the JoJo references.
we should play the game rather than make
Agreed.
JoJo references.
I prepare for combat.
You're preparing for
No,
combat.
Wait, so is this one of those things that because I the player know something is there something I could roll that maybe inks my character into the fact that the sun is in the wrong position?
I mean, I've given your character all the details, so if you came to that conclusion, then your character came to that conclusion.
Cool. Can I shoot at the sun?
Oh, you should.
Wait,
Oh,
let
okay.
me. I have elements. Wait, I have elements. He's a sun god. Let me just shoot water at it.
That's true. Well,
You can indeed shoot
sun has
water at the
never
sun.
evaporated water before.
remember, you have all the
It could never
elements.
go wrong.
Each does one
What are-
elemental damage.
I don't know what all. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, did you not write it
Deej,
down?
do you want to
Yeah.
shoot first, or do you want me to shoot first?
I'll shoot first.
Do you want me to tell you all the elemental damages, and you
first.
can write it down for me, please?
You could just send it to me and have it down somewhere.
Elemental damage.
I feel like
times
Deej
5e.
shoots first. We figure out what it's resistant and immune to.
What's the chance we're cool?
So it's all the magic ones. It's not like bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'll add 1 for physical, so 12. You automatically do 12 damage. So yeah,
damage.
you all prep yourselves. Any spells you want to cast, anything like that?
Get the fuck out of the sky. Spell.
I'm gonna
I
heal
cast-
myself.
Ainsley, you're
Cast,
at
fuck
oh
you.
yeah, you can. I was about to say you're at full, and I was like, no, it didn't heal you to full.
I
Just a
could
bit.
get us out of here, or we can fight. We're fighting, right?
Yeah, because we need to get these two into a more
We
safe
could beat her
position.
within the hour before the dragon gets here, right?
Yeah.
Right. This could never
I
go
cast,
wrong.
I cast Spirit of Death at 5th level.
Guys,
Cool.
everything has gone wrong. Nothing else could possibly go wrong. Let's do this shit.
All right, so roll to hit,
Can I Hunter's Mark the sun?
I wouldn't count that as a surprise attack because you cast a spell at it.
Is it a surprise attack?
Well, I was gonna give you advantage
Oh,
to,
okay.
to,
Well, I
to
guess it
hit
doesn't
her
matter.
because she doesn't know that you guys. One, Kathar's not the brightest in the group. And this is also Cathara after she lost her mind. So it's like, hey, I'm hiding as the sun. And then if you're like Hunter's Mark, it's like, oh shit, they know.
Oh shit!
So if you want a Hunter's Mark, you can, or you can just fire with advantage. You'll still get to attack otherwise.
Okay. I'll just pew pew at her. It's fine.
Right. Remember to add
I
your
just-
favorite enemy to all of the things you fight. Just as a reminder.
Yeah.
How many spells do we get to cast?
One of you gets to attack. Because it knows you're
no,
there.
I mean like the prep. We don't get any more prep. then?
If you have like a concentration spell, you can only cast one of those.
No, I was gonna heal myself.
I said you can heal yourself. Do that.
Okay.
That's
Like,
fine.
I just didn't know how many spell slots I can
2
cast.
turns.
Fucking Tanner's screen.
You have 2 turns.
We're tired of it.
Incredible. Fucking incredible.
Holy shit!
Hilarious.
Tanner is on it today.
Like,
Holy
how
fuck.
sitting there like that?
I didn't even notice until Bug mentioned. That is so funny. That is absolute peak.
I was like doing the math on my Spirit of Death, and then I look at my left screen, and I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!"
It's absolutely incredible. Peak
Incredible.
content. Deej, what did you roll to hit?
I rolled a 24 to hit.
24 hits, definitely.
W. W. Guys, every time we switch characters, I have to remember what dice I rolled to attack. what
You
damage
don't roll
dice
any
I rolled.
damage for this
D10.
character. Because you
I don't roll-
automatically deal 1 of every damage type.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, the only thing
Wow.
you roll is if you've Hunter's Marked or your whatever you do for a favorite enemy.
Wow. Get bonked.
So
The
how much
sun
damage? What is the damage altogether? It's gonna be 12 plus your dex plus whatever favorite enemy is.
Yeah. I got you. Hold on. What is favorite enemy? I low-key, I forget. And apparently,
I will look it up for you.
I got it. Nope, I got it. It's fine. It's fine. Homie, it's fine. It's fine. No,
Okay.
it's fine. I do 21.
21
plus
damage.
9, yeah,
Okay.
21.
So, since you did Radiant and Fire, we're gonna minus 2 damage from that. So 19.
Frickies. Don't use radiant, don't use fire. But apparently no weaknesses.
And as you hit it for the 19 damage, you see the sun like shift and move, and you see a beam come from it come down like the fucking Bifrost. Just and stepping out of this beam is a gigantic halfling whose instead of skin has these glowing bits of magic pouring out. As we'll go ahead and end the session there, as she stands over you, almost blinding you with her radiance.
For somebody that's supposed to like to hide, you sure are flashy as fuck.
I am flashy as fuck. Did you see the new art I did for Cathara?
No.
No.
Hold
Oh,
on,
I did.
I'll look.
Yes.
Is it in
Well, either way, thank you all so much for joining us. It's incredible to have everybody here. As usual, we will be don't do that. As usual, we will be playing on what is it called? Sundays for a few months, and then we'll switch back to Fridays later. It's work schedules, it's life, it's gabagool. You know, we do what we can.
just trying to get
Yeah.
by.
We're just trying to get by. So hopefully next week, if we are available, we will be playing Tanner's game. Also throughout this week will be my usual, well-dressed Wednesdays, where I'm gonna go ahead and play some Alan Wake, and hopefully some Repo throughout the week if everyone's available or down for it.
Just hit me
They're
up.
gonna actually play the game with me instead of letting me be all by myself.
Also, possibly some Until Dawn because I'm obsessed with that game. That game is so fun.
Oh,
I love Until Dawn.
you got my girl into that. She's really
Dude,
in love with it.
it's
She ended
such
up
a
buying it after
fun
it.
game. Oh my god. Also,
It's
Tanner,
so well
you should
done.
download Repo even if you have a shitty computer because it runs on Ainsley's 12-year-old laptop.
It's closer
Okay.
to 15.
Is it on Steam or what's it on?
It's on Steam.
And it's a tiny ass
And it's
game.
it's only $10 and it's
found
like
it.
800 megabytes.
Are we
So-
fucking promoting this game right now in our
No.
stream?
Oh wait.
What
Yeah.
the
Hey
fuck?
guys,
Maybe we should
get
go to
Repo
work.
because we might do some community streams and we can play Repo together. Honestly, community
Oh my
streams
God.
will probably be
Don't
like
get Repo.
Duck
Don't
Duckers.
buy
Uh,
Repo.
Don't.
If you've got $10 to give it to me.
Oh my god, if you have
Give it to
10
me.
if you guys have
Sponsored.
$10 to give, that's what? That's 2 months of our Patreon. And what's incredible about our Patreon
Is we record Lizard Quizzard. So the aftermath of what happens if I roll a
Yeah.
nat 1 reviving Bravos' husband
Yeah,
is going to be revealed there.
Yeah, you guys get to hear all of that, all the what ifs, all the questions, and Ainsley posted a link to our Discord, where if you guys want to go to that Discord and give us questions, we will answer them on our after show talk
Our
show.
Wizard.
I
Uh,
also put the art I did for Cathara in the Discord.
Nice.
so
Even though
good.
Bugs
It's
has
so good.
actively told me to not.
But so that's what we currently have on there. We also have previous episodes that aren't posted on YouTube of our boy Tan Man's Earthstone and Magic campaign, which is very fun. I hope you guys are able to tune into that. And once we reach 50, we will have we're gonna do stickers, holographic stickers for free for those first 50. We're gonna probably start releasing merch at that point, and Bug is gonna help us because he's a professional photographer.
Semi-professional. I'm published.
If you've gotten paid for it, you're professional. So Bug, being a professional photographer, is gonna help us out with a Neko made shoot that he is 100% gonna participate in. So if you want to see,
absolutely pose it.
if you want to be sexy, if you want to see sexy Bug, sexy Tanner, sexy Deej, sexy me, sexy Ainsley, all of us in Neko made outfits, unless Ainsley does the butler idea, because we got a lot of things flying around. We will all be in Neko made outfits, but only
Am
do
I
our
the- am I
Patreon
the
and
only
only when we
person-
hit 50. What's up?
Am I
Deej?
the only
Yeah.
person that sees maid outfits and doesn't think sexy? Am I the weird one here?
No. So maid outfits aren't sexy. Just maid outfits are not sexy. But if you get like
Oh.
a sexy maid outfit with the
You're
purpose
just
to be sexy.
I see. Ames is just. I see. I see.
Most
And then I'll
outfits
get
I
the
wear,
ears, too.
yeah, it's because like a sweater isn't sexy, but if I put it on, yeah, that's a sweaty a sexy sweater. A sweaty sexer.
Oh my god.
Thank you all so
Pete.
much for joining. Is there anyone we would like to raid today? Anybody got any ideas?
No.
Let
Yeah,
me
nobody.
look, see.
Let me see.
Ain't nobody streaming?
I dropped
Nope.
2 in players only.
Oh, cool. Let me look at that.
But any other suggestions are absolutely welcome.
Yeah, if chat has any
I don't
suggestions,
know
we'd
anyone
love to
streaming
see it.
currently.
What do we see? Is that? Oh, is that the mom from Bob's Burgers? I can't remember her name.
Linda.
She sounds like her, which is why she uses.
Let's
the
do it.
symbol.
Let's do it. That's amazing. I love that. I want to meet this person. So we're gonna go ahead and raid. Cup, cake. underscore. I misspelt cake. Because I'm dyslexic. Underscore. Samurai. Blammo. All right. So we're going to go ahead and rank Cupcake Samurai. Thank you all, again, so much for joining us. You're the reason we do this. Thank you for Lotus, who subscribed today. We always appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. And as always, remember to wash behind your ears and have an incredible day.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for coming out.